Hi parents, this is Jessica. I just wanted to tell you about something that's going to come home today. It's going to be considered the red folder. It's actually not in a red folder, it's just a red piece of paper in a clear envelope, but I didn't want to use the red folders because since they don't hold things in very well, and if they hold them upside down, things will fall out. And so this one's Quartz. I didn't think his mom would mind, but his looks like this, and everybody's will look the same except for have their name and number on it. I also included that it's from VAES and the teacher and grade level. That way, if it's found outside the school, they know where to return it. Inside, the title page and some information is actually on a red sheet so that it looks like a red folder. This kind of tells you exactly what I'm going over today. And the red stands for read every day. And so we'd like for the children to read every single night. This is a book on their level that will come home in this folder. We'd like for you to let them read it. If they need help, definitely assist them. Working on sounding out and blending words together, chunking words, those type of strategies. Then we'd like for you to ask them 3 to 4 comprehension questions after they're done. Some students are unable to move forward, although they can read the words. They don't remember what they've said, and so they are not comprehending the story. So make sure they're getting the comprehension as well. There's some questions on the back to kind of help you out. That way, if you can't think of a question off the fly, or maybe you didn't hear the whole story because you had to go run and do something, you would at least have some quick questions right there to help you out. We want you to ask 3 to 4 questions. We'd like for them to read this book multiple times, and when they can read it fluently and quickly by themselves, not sitting there sounding out every word, and they've really started to see the words and see the word "the" every time, or see the word "like" every time, or whatever it may be, and really can fluently read it and answer the comprehension questions, then we'd like for you to put their name, put their name and the title of the book, the date, and then your signature here. They will bring it to school to me. I will sticker it once they've read it to me, and then they'll get a new book. If the same book comes home, either they struggled with it with me, and I may have wrote you a note what the problem was, or then we'd want them to read it again. If they happen to not tell me that they are ready for a new book, or if something comes up and I can't read with them that day, then the same one may come home and they just need to read that one again, and then I'm going to try to get to them the next day if something happens where I can't get to them. That happens here and there. So I just wanted to kind of tell you what this was, and for you to hear it from me. Inside will also be a paper book. We'd ask that they not write on them, that because we're sharing them, and so we want them to be able to bring it back clear and empty, and that way the next person can borrow the book. In here is the reading level. We're going off of Fountas and Pinnell reading levels, which this one is an A. So they would read through the book. There is a place in the back for notes. There's no need to do anything on that on the front or the back, and some of them don't have lines, and it's just a big empty space. There's no need to do that. Right now our expectation is that students are on a level B. Starting about February 1st, which is at the end of this week. So if they are a negative A and not on a level, or they're at an A, they're a little bit behind. So we'd like to get them stepped up, really practicing their sight words, practicing their phonics list, and also reading every night, and get that reading level up. The expectation is that they'd be on an E by the end of the school year. We do have some friends who are already at an E or higher, which is awesome. We just want them to continue to grow by reading every night, and still continuing their sight words and things that we know that you're doing, because they're able to read them. So they will, like I said, they'll read it, and you'll ask them some questions, and then once they've read it several times and are fluently reading it, and that may take more than one day. They may not do so hot the first night, and they may need to keep it another evening, and that's fine. Just don't sign it yet. And we know they need to keep it another day and read it again. I would like for you to go ahead and send the book bag home every single day, just like their folder. Send it back to school. That way, if I need to read to them and I need that book to read with them, it's there. Or if I have a parent coming up to read with them, or an aide or someone who's pulling them and I need the book on their level, then I have it right there for them to practice with them as well. So sending that and their regular take-home folder back to school every day, and I will send it back every single day. And then the students will let me know if they have had theirs signed and ready for a new book, and then they'll read to me in the morning, and I'll sticker it and give them a new book sent home. The last thing, I've included this in Spanish for those Spanish-speaking families that might be a little bit more convenient for you. And then I believe that's all. If you have any questions, please give me a call or shoot me an email. I don't mind answering any of that for you. I just wanted to kind of quickly tell you what it was all about. That way, when it came home today, you would know kind of what the expectation was and what I was asking for. If it's ever too difficult, please let me know. Send me a note and I will get them something easier. If you feel like it's too easy, just let me know. There may be a reason why, like maybe they're not struggling with reading the words. Maybe the comprehension is the problem they're having, the problem that they're having. Then that may be why they're still on that reading level. So, and I'll try to shoot you a note back. I'll definitely shoot you a note back to explain that. So, again, let me know if you have any questions. I hope this helps. Thanks.